Action in 3, 2, 1, action.
Match day 22 of the English Premier League, and of course Liverpool still at the summit, while the United team still struggling almost at the bottom of the league, but that's not important right now. We're gonna go straight and see what we have for the weekend. Match day 22. We have matches on Saturday, Sunday, and another one for Monday night football. So we're gonna go briefly, and the first match we have Manchester United taking on not Manchester United, I think I got it wrong. We have Bournemouth away to Newcastle United.
I mean, that's a difficult game, of course, because looking at it, Bournemouth is a good side right now. They sit around 7th or so at the table, and so is Newcastle, around the same place. Bournemouth at home is a very strong team. Newcastle has been doing well. Isak scoring in consecutive matches. So directly to a prediction, I think it's going to be a very close one. Maybe a 1-1 or 2-2 draw. That's what I would predict for that.
It looks like, but one thing, one man, you cannot deny the fact that he has been scoring and scoring goals for fun. You know him.
Yeah.
Alexandra
Isak.
Bournemouth is one hard team to crack. We saw it against they've played against Manchester United, took 3 points against Arsenal. They disturbed Chelsea in the first leg, and they also forced a 2-2 draw at Stamford Bridge. So I expect this match to be tight. Newcastle United, of course, they are good. They have killer man, but then again, when you don't have a teamwork, then it means at the end of the day you'll struggle. I'm tempted also to give them a close match. Maybe Newcastle to win the match 2-1, or probably a draw of something like 2-2.
Very possible.
Then later on we'll have Brentford at home taking on Liverpool.
Well, I think for Liverpool, they've had a bit of, how can I call it? Confidence being taken away from them, especially after drawing at home to Manchester United, and then later on drawing at Nottingham. And it tells you that this league is there to be fought for, and they know it as well, because there's a bit of problems in their dressing room with Virgil van Dijk. There's rumors that after Manchester United game, they had altercations with Alexander Arnold, and it's just like a dark cloud hanging over them, because Alexander Arnold has not signed a contract, and so is Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. So these kinds of things.
Van Dijk, I think he signed the extended
contract. Really? Okay.
2 years, yes.
This kinds of thing, when they are amongst your top players, then it starts like affecting your dressing room. When the performances go down, then it can drag the team down. So I believe it's another time to bounce back. Oh, it's not to bounce back, to win again. Getting back to winning ways. And I believe they can win this game. And Brentford is a team that always scores when they are at home. They're going to give Liverpool a run for their money. So it's going to be a close game. But Liverpool, being the team that usually takes a lot of chances, they might win this game. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Liverpool.
That's close it can get. One thing, Liverpool have been very lucky not to get injuries. We've seen every team, almost every team in the top 4, top 5, top 10 getting a lot of injuries. It is evident with Manchester City key player Rodri going out. There was a time they didn't have KDB. Arsenal, they've lost Bukayo Saka to injury, but they're still fighting. So for Liverpool, I feel they will win this match. As much as we see Brentford is a team which tried to hold Manchester City to a 2-2 draw, coming from 2 goals down and securing a point. That is massive right now. They must, and they are motivated ahead of this match. But Liverpool is a team which, if you allow them, Mo Salah will punish you. And always, we expect Mo Salah to be on the score sheet. Of course, we have Mbeumo, who has been scoring also goals. So I don't expect Liverpool to score a lot. And I'm giving it a close match. Mbeumo scoring, Mo Salah probably in Diaz. So a 2-1 victory for the Reds. Later on we will have Arsenal taking on Aston Villa.
Arsenal is one of the teams that should be contending for this title, because in a title race where Manchester City are doing badly. Sorry to mention Manchester City in the Arsenal game, but they should be doing better. And we've seen it. From the previous game they played, they won against Tottenham 2-1, and kind of good performance, although controversial goals being scored again. I liked how Trossard took things to his game. I mean, because the goal he took, it's a goal that Arsenal have been lacking. Arsenal have been trying to cross the ball most of the time. They go to the byline and cross the ball. But for him, he saw the chance, and instead of crossing the ball or something like that, he shot, and it was a good goal. So if he's starting in the next game, I think he can also do better. The problem is consistency, and that has been the problem with Arsenal wingers this season, especially when Saka is out. He's the most consistent player, and he's out. So I believe it's a good chance, especially because they're meeting their former manager in the name of Unai, and Unai has also been doing not so well, but you would expect them to be where they are right now because they are in the Champions League as well, and they are still contending for the top 4. So I think it's a difficult game, especially if you look at it as an Arsenal fan, because they've had very difficult matches at home, and Aston Villa is not coming to play as well. But I believe there is some hunger still going on in the Arsenal players, regardless of the injuries they've had, and I feel like they can still win this one. And it's going to be as close as the one for Tottenham was, and that's why I'm going for, again, a 2-1 or a 3-2, just a one difference margin of a win. So that's for me. But I'm going to stick to 2-1 victory.
Okay, I'm going to be brief on the Arsenal match. One, Arsenal has, for the longest, all those years I've watched Arsenal, not even during the times of Javinho, we had such poor attack, to be honest. And now Kai Havertz, who has not scored for the previous matches, missing a penalty, missing a chance in the exit FA Cup against Manchester United, and he has had 8 chances so far in the last around 5 games, scoring none. When I talk about chances, when you have a chance of empty net, just pushing the ball into the net, and he cannot. Free headers, heading them with shoulders. So like with that kind of attack, then it means that the team is not confident enough. It's not confident going forward. We've seen Mikel Arteta once again trying to change. Thomas Partey playing at the right back, it has never worked, and he keeps on insisting. And also we have Mikel Merino, who is kind of slow. Of course, he's picking up, but now it's a worry when Arsenal are going to play without Bukayo Saka. And to make it worse, we've seen the likes of Sterling not up to the game, not up to the task. Martin Odegaard is not the Odegaard we knew last year, not the Martin Odegaard we know, we saw play last season. So saying Arsenal will score at least 3 goals, to me it looks like a dream. They know how to win matches. We saw it against Tottenham. Of course, it's a derby, anything can happen, and players give it all. So I think the same scoreline which happened, but I'm gonna reverse it because Arsenal last time lost 2-0 to Villa at Emirates. But now, this time round, I'm gonna give them something like a 2-0 victory, a clean sheet probably for Raya. Then later on, a quick one. I just want maybe the prediction: Everton up against Tottenham. Remember, Tottenham are away.
Tottenham not so good away from home. Maybe 1-1. 1-1. Yeah, I should go for 1-1. 1-1.
Yes, I think you're right, because Everton is one team we've seen doesn't entertain conceding lots of goals. Yeah. They've played against Man City, they've played against Arsenal, they've played against Chelsea, they played against Aston Villa actually, just conceding
around 1 goal in total amongst all those matches. So
like it is a team which knows how to play, and not so sure I wouldn't trust the Decore going forward against the Spurs backline. Spurs is still Spurs, they're not up to the task since we had the return of the Brazilian striker Richarlison, who has been away with hamstring injury. He returned, he's not sharp. Son also had knock, and he's back but not playing like the Son we knew. So I expect maybe another draw. There is a possibility Everton gonna force either goalless draw, 1-1 or 2-2 draw. So yes, I agree with you. Then we'll have still on weekend Man United up against Mitoma, Brighton at Old Trafford.
A difficult game if you ask me, and as we should, of course, Manchester United has not played Southampton yet, so we are yet to know that result. But I think regardless of how Southampton game goes, of course we believe or we think especially as a Man United fan, we think they can win that one. So going into the Brighton match, I think it will be 2 games at home, and now they should show the fans what they have, the improvement that has brought them where they are now in terms of going to Anfield and picking that point, and also going to the Emirates in the Cup and coming home with a win, of course, through penalties. So I believe that confidence should go on, and if they play the way they played against Liverpool and Arsenal in the Cup, then these 2 fixtures, Southampton and now the game we're speaking about, which is Brighton, they should be able to win. So I think it's going to be a difficult one though, because Brighton is a team that knows how to play. They have a playing style and they follow it every time. It's very hard to win against them when they are playing well. That's why I think it's going to be a game of margins. I think there's a probability of a draw in this one, 1-1 or 2-2. But if Manchester United turn up because of the confidence they've been growing into lately, they can win this one at maybe 2-1. That's my prediction for this game.
Close. One thing for sure when it comes to football, motivation, confidence can win you a game. Doesn't matter how you play, but sometimes you need that confidence. And if you lose the confidence, a small team will come and say, if so and so picked a point at Old Trafford, then again we can. So I'm sure wherever Brighton are, they know Man United and Omrim. They have. I've watched how Amorim play, like his style of play, and I'll say he has something for United fans. Just be patient as time goes and as you get the right players. But my biggest question will still remain to Amorim: why play Bruno on the wing? You have Ahmad. Anyway. I believe Brighton will be a proper test for United at Old Trafford, and if United are not careful, they're gonna fall. And I think a 2-1 defeat at Old Trafford remains a possibility. For the Brighton side, they're gonna claim maximum points. If it goes worse, a draw of 1-1. Quick one, we have Ipswich facing Man City.
3-1 Man City.
I think yes, Manchester City are playing well, and I'm gonna give them the same thing, like let's say 2-1. And on Monday night we'll have Chelsea up against Wolves.
Not going into very many details on this one as well. Chelsea will score at least 3 goals. I don't know if Wolves will score. They can, because Chelsea always leaks goals. So 3-1 again.
Chelsea gonna win this match, and I'm giving them a 2-0 victory against Wolves on Monday. Yes.
All right. Yeah, that is it. We will look at the kick tip in the next video or so. So make sure you keep and also let us know your predictions in the comment section. Hit a like on this video, and until the next video, you've been, of course, with me, Brian Werimo.
They call me Vincent.